Hello, family. I hope you are doing very well. Welcome to part 7 of the effects of narcissism on your marriage, which is also part 17 of your marriage and narcissism. And the focus today is on isolation and loss of support systems. So one major effect of being married to a narcissist is that eventually you will be isolated. I told you yesterday that the narcissists, whether they are aware or not, see themselves as God. They are God in their own eyes, and they literally demand worship. All the things that God accords to himself, the narcissist wants to be treated in the same way. They demand total commitment, total loyalty, total attention, total commitment, and everything between, whilst they will not give that to you. Okay, so for you to provide that kind of attention, they need to isolate you from everybody, because people are a distraction. People are a distraction to your dependence on them. The narcissists want you to need them for everything. They want you to depend on them. One thing they hate is to be useless in your life, to not to be needed, to be ignored. They don't like to be ignored. So when there are other people in your life, they'll be competing with them for the attention. They'll be competing with them for dependence. Okay, so instead of you depending solely on them, you may ignore them and go and depend on someone else for something. They don't want that. And then also, instead of giving them your attention fully, you may ignore them and give the attention to someone else. Even if it's for 5 minutes, it can cause a narcissistic injury, something called a narcissistic injury. Okay, they don't like that at all. So what they do is that, and sometimes whether they are aware or not, I don't know yet in my studies whether they actually know. I know sometimes they are aware of what they are doing, but whether they are aware exactly when they start doing these kind of things, or I don't know yet. Okay, but they will gradually start infiltrating your life. They will get you to mistrust your friends, your colleagues, your family, anybody, just like the way they got to become a wedge between you and God, to separate you from God. They will do the same thing between you and men, between you and people. So they'll either sow doubts about friends and loved ones, those that they are not able to entice and gain access to. They would actually project them as witches, wizards, not having any good intentions, not a good influence, and everything in between, and push them away. The ones they can gain access to, they will weave their way and actually become closer friends to them than you. Okay, whilst the narcissists want you to focus fully on them, they will not focus fully on you. So you become like a pet, you become like their dog. Okay, you see, the owner and the dog. The owner can leave the dog at home and go to parties, go to work, go and do everything, whilst the dog waits at home. The dog is not allowed to go to parties on its own. The dog is not allowed to go to work on its own. You stay home. That's exactly how the narcissist wants to treat you, to just keep you at their beck and call when they need you. But that doesn't mean they are doing the same thing for you. They can go out and do all this. And so whilst they are weaving their way, they are making friends with all these people and cutting them off. Those that they can, they will try to find ways of discouraging them also from being friends with you, even though they were initially your friends. Okay, so they will try to sow all sorts of things. Before you realize, they will take the attention of the people, the attention of the people from you to themselves. And one key way that they do this also is to expend energy and time. Okay, so the narcissist can take your time, talk to you over and over and over, talk to you so long, either through circular arguments or unnecessary conversations or anything to take your attention. So your attention will be on them whilst they are talking to you, so that you don't have to go and focus on anybody. Okay, and they do the same thing to others who may want to have attention on you. They like to talk a lot. They like to anything to take attention, to keep someone's attention. They can hold your attention for as long as possible. So they do that to exhaust you, to wear you out, and to distract you. By the time you finish, you don't have energy or time to go and talk to anybody else. And the same thing with other people. So all the attention comes to them instead of you. So they control this, and they do this through controlling of your communication. You realize that they'll limit you talking to people. They'll be checking your calls. Who are you talking to? Is it necessary? Why do you have to? Or they'll come to, I'll call them for you. I'll talk to them for you. Don't worry, I'll talk to them. I'll talk to them. Every meeting you are going to, they want to be there. I'll come with you. I'll be there. Everywhere you are going, they want to be with you. Even if it's just you, boys or girls, they will be there. They are opposites and they will be there. Okay, because they cannot trust leaving you on your own without them. They are afraid that your attention will be taken by someone else. So they don't have that kind of confidence. They don't like that at all. So they isolate you in all of these things, and then they control who you can relate with and who you cannot relate with. Okay, and most of the times they will want you to relate only with them instead of with other people, and they cut you off. And they use serious control systems to do this. And that's why sometimes they'll take you out of work. It's not because they don't want you to earn. Number one, when you earn, you have power and you not depend on them. So they don't want that. But also when you go to work, you may meet other people and depend on it. They don't want that. Okay. And so they want to do all those things themselves and leave you dependent on them. Proverbs 12:26 is, the righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. When you have a wicked narcissist, by the time you realize, you are completely off. The second is that they do smear campaigns. After they've managed to cut you off, the people that they are not able to, just as they are smearing other people to you, they are also smearing you to other people. Okay, the narcissists like to gossip a lot. They are constantly saying something bad about somebody. They are always complaining about somebody. Listen carefully. You see that they always have something bad to say about somebody or something. They always have a complaint. So as they are bringing others to you, they are taking you also out. And as they do that over and over and over, people will begin not to trust you. People will begin not to like you. People will begin to question you. People will not really get too close to you. People will not have confidence in you like they used to have. Proverbs 6:12-14 says that a troublemaker and a villain who plots evil with deceit in his heart, he always stirs up conflict. Okay, so the narcissist is always trying to stir up conflict between you and other people. They always want to stir up conflict between you and other people and cut you off them, make people not like you. Then the next thing they do is that they destroy your reputation. So anything that is connected to you, they will mock it, they will sneer it, they will not take it seriously. So anything you are doing, they will treat it as nothing. They will disrespect it, disregard it, so that other people will also see that if your own husband or your own wife doesn't even take you serious in anything you do, why should we take it serious? Okay, and then they will send bad things, bad information, bad communication about you, and so before I realize, you don't have a name, you don't have honor before people. They do that a lot. Proverbs 11:9 says that with their mouths the godless destroy their neighbors, but through knowledge the righteous escape. So when you have knowledge about things like this, you be careful. Be careful. You see that your narcissistic spouse always want to show you disrespect before people. They want to challenge you, undermine you, mock you, laugh at you, oppose you before people. Okay, it's a way to let people not have regard for you. So you have to keep an eye on that. Number 4 is that they play the victim. So they will always create situations that will look like you have done something against them. You are not treating them right. And people naturally gravitate towards people who are victims. Okay. And so the people will get close to them, and people will avoid you because you are the villain, you are the evil one, you are the wicked one. So in so doing, you are still being isolated, right? Proverbs 26:24-25 said, the enemies disguise themselves with their lips, but in their hearts they harbor deceit. Okay. Through their speech, though their speech is charming, do not believe them. So the narcissist does that all the time, and take away your friends, take away people who should have loved you and cared for you, all isolating you. Eventually, when you become lonely and weak, because our strength, financial strength, spiritual strength, all that, apart from that, it depends on God. It also depends on our connections. Because when you cut off people, you are cut off people over and over and over, you will become weaker. At this point, the narcissist will replace you or abandon you, or they will add on to something. The narcissist easily gets bored with a constant relationship. Okay, they always want to jump to something else. So whoever is available, whoever of their friends or whoever they've gotten close to, they'll start either having a sexual relationship with them or whatever. They'll They will leave you and go and be with them. Either they will divorce you, abandon you, or hold on to you. If divorcing you will bring them shame or anything like that, they will hold on to you as a badge of honor whilst they will be sleeping with somebody else behind the scenes, or playing all sort of silly games around the scenes. By the time you realize, you find out, you yourself will pack your bag and leave. Or even if you stay there, you'll be a shadow of yourself. Okay, so you knowing these things will now help you to reorganize yourself. Start putting structures in place. Make those calls yourself. Go to those meetings yourself. Keep those friends. Take responsibility for the things. Even if the narcissist, they want to do them for you, no, do them for yourself. Don't leave your job. Do the thing that you have to do. Keep your friends, even if they say they don't want you to have them. Okay, just live your life, thrive, try to stand, okay, so that the narcissist is not able to cut you off completely. And always be on your guard. Don't be naive. Narcissists love having naive spouses because they are the ones they can take full advantage of. That's why we are giving you these teachings, so that you will wake up and not become a victim. If you have already become a victim, you can still recover. It's never too late. God can help you, and I pray that the Lord will help you to recover. God bless you abundantly, and will come your way with part 8 or part 18 tomorrow, God willing. Bye bye.